Oh. Yeah, I figured I'd start streaming a bit. I haven't played in like 2 weeks. So, there's that. I had to turn it down when I first started streaming. I like the looks of that. But yeah, haven't played in like 2 weeks because I've been stressed and doing stuff and playing Overwatch. But yeah, then on Sunday, like I've been needing to factory reset my phone. I've been backing up data and stuff and going through all my tabs and stuff because I don't really trust the cloud storage. Like, because once I trusted Samsung to keep my bookmarks and only like half of them actually survived. Well, curator, board, president, and administrator, because obviously, you know, all three of those roles are something that one person should have, which is, you know, completely not an abuse of power. She decided to contact me about 4 p.m. on Sunday, sent me 2 text messages, pretty much demanding that I go on the Facebook page, the museum's Facebook page, add one of her friends as an administrator on it, a full administrator, and then remove myself as an administrator. And it's like, I should have been removed when I resigned, but she was kind of in this weird denial that I had actually resigned. Like, for about a month after I resigned, she kept sending me work stuff, dropping work stuff off at my house, getting me incredibly anxious and worried that I'd have to, you know, try to get a restraining order. So yeah, she hit me up on Sunday. And like, I don't know if, you know, like I didn't know at the time that you could remove yourself as an administrator. I figured someone else had to. And I don't think you can add someone that's not one of your Facebook friends as an administrator. So it was kind of like, why can't you do it yourself? Or ask one of the other board members. And I gotta check, make sure I'm not in voice chat. No. And yeah, like, cause one of the other board members is also an administrator on the page. So I just ignored it. I vented to, like, on Facebook and the Discord, because I was like, fuck this bitch. Like, holy shit. Because it's under no circumstance should she contact me to do that, for one thing. But, yeah, so she figured it out the next day how to do it, or got someone to do it. But I'm just like, I hope she didn't remove the other board members that were admins, because she, one of them contacted me a couple months after to ask for the work email password, and I told her, I'm like, I don't know if it still works, I resigned, but I gave it to her anyway, because it's like, you know, why aren't you giving your employees the work email password so they can check the work email and do work? Unless you're doing something you shouldn't with the work email. Because that was a... But yeah, like, it was very fishy why she would ask me instead of doing it herself, or asking one of the other employees to do it, instead of, you know, under no circumstances should I have been contacted. I'm gonna eat this. Like, how narcissistic do you have to be like, oh, hey, our employee that resigned 5 months ago, I should ask them to do the work stuff instead of doing it myself. This is really pretty right now. instead of asking, like, one of the other board members. But yeah, I didn't want to resign at all. I had no intention to resign, and that was just something that... Oh, Scuttler. Couldn't figure out where it was on the map. It kept scooting back. Oh, and I haven't discovered yet. Oh, something's attacking me. Haven't played in like weeks. But yeah, it seemed really fishy that she wanted someone that wasn't a board member, wasn't staff, at it as... That was only, like, I checked too, like, because I have some of the board members still at it. Because I had nothing against the board members. Like, again, it was kind of, you know... Felt like two things were attacking me. Anyway, yeah, because I had nothing against the board members. It was pretty much just her. That was the reason I left. And if I could have lessened my, working with her, then I wouldn't have resigned from the board or anything. I just didn't want any more dealing with her. Oh, Cliff Skipper. I'm sorry I killed your mother or something. Oh dear. But yeah, like I had no problems with the other board members or anything. It was just her. And I realized when I got a little, wasn't I already here for something? Oh yeah, there's another quest in there. Like, I really don't care to do this quest at all anymore. I really would just want to, you know, help Yoki and go. Because I do not give a shit what happens to Sun and Shadow. But, yeah, like, I realized afterwards that I had to resign because, oh, I get to talk to the guy that always, like, go away, eats his food. Talk to him first.
Hey, you need something? Sure is. You're looking for work? Nah, you're the adventurous type. Only time you'll lift the pick is to bash in some beastie's skull, am I right? Of course I am. What brings you out here to the arse end of nowhere? Well, it isn't locked. Go ahead and take a peek. Might want to keep it quiet, though. Don't want O'Terry's guards spotting you, trust me. They keep things locked down tighter than my fat auntie's bodice. Sure, I've got a few minutes. Yeah, who am I kidding? I've got plenty of time. What do you want to know? Other than O'Terry's guards, we have cave-ins every now and then. Unruly slaves and such. Then there's Mazanchet. But I'm sure you're not interested in that. Ash, get in your eyes on the way here. You can't miss those gloomy old dwarf towers. The way I hear it, Mazanchen ruins cut right under the mine. Plenty of treasure down there just waiting to be plucked. That's what I've heard, anyway. Just stretching my legs and keeping an eye out for Magister O'Terry. You know these Telvanni, always barging in without warning and throwing their weight around. Come to think of it, he's He's been visiting more often than usual. I wonder why. Yeah. Well, honestly, I mostly just act like I'm working. Pays the same and you sweat a lot less. Stuck-up dark elves, ash storms, slave labor pushing down wages. What's not to like? I shouldn't bellyache. It is what it is, and I need the coin. Got to take the opportunities where you find them.
He reminds me of a character from, like, Bloodlines. Yeah, like, I realized I had to resign anyway after, I resigned because I was looking for work. I had applied to illustration after I finished my museum studies courses, and there was the realization that I wasn't going to be able to do that if I continued working for that boss. Oh, lovely. We get to sneak. Because it was kind of, you know... There's a scrib. Oh, there's a hiding spot. Good, I'm gonna go right for that. Good look around. Because the main problem was, like, besides from the blow up with Bewitched in Bridgetown, besides from the, you know, bullshit. She's probably coming right behind me, isn't she? Oh, lovely. What are you doing? Oh, yeah. I'm revealed. Can I not, you know, unreveal? Is there any way to, you know, turn that off? Okay, we've gone hidden again. Oh, detect it. I'm gonna have to deal with the Cormors, aren't I? Say, why aren't you letting me do magic? I'm gonna die because I couldn't do magic. Because one of my things is crowd control, like knocking down one. We're gonna do Waste Shrine because it's just gonna put us right near the start anyway. I've got a 45 bounty now. I honestly don't give a shit about helping Sun and Shadow. I really don't fucking care. This is the wrong way. But the main thing, the reason I left was just because she wouldn't leave me alone when I was at work or a day off. Like, I'd say I'm not available at this time, and I even gave her 4 months of my work schedule in advance, like in writing, and she still kept contacting me and scheduling things on the days I was, that was the worst part. Was the scheduling things when I'm, Oh, does that lantern person come up here? Where's the hiding place? We're just gonna hide. That was close. He almost saw me. And it would be like insistent, like if I didn't answer her text, she'd call and want me to call her back because she didn't want to text anymore, or she'd send me emails, and if I didn't respond, it would be Facebook messages. And at work, I would, only check my mail twice a day because I was, working. I'd only check it on my breaks. Phones weren't allowed in the office or anything, and I wouldn't, check it anyway because I was being professional. I even got once contacted by the summer student on the phone, like the office phone. She said, "Oh, well, Kathy said to call you on the office number." And it's like, no, please do not ever do that again. And she was like, "Oh, she wanted to know if you're coming to the board meeting tonight." And it's like, I wasn't told prior there was a board meeting. And it doesn't really help if there was a board meeting, because it was at 7 and I didn't stop work until 7. So, about 45-minute drive away, we're not gonna... Probably gonna have to fight this, aren't I? There's another. But the things she'd want could wait, usually. And the only thing that couldn't was the CMAP. We had a in-person assessment day, and it was like... But the main problem with it, Nova Muse, it's like a collective access thing for museums. They were coming one day to do, teach how to use the system and stuff. And I had taken the day off that they were supposed to come. Turns out she had rescheduled it to a day that was more convenient for her, but failed to check in with me and failed to ask the summer student to be there, so I checked my phone on my lunch break to panic text, missed calls, wanting me to be there ASAP, that she'd come pick me up at work. I just have to leave early for the day to come do that quick because she couldn't get a hold of the summer student. And it was like, bitch, I'm not leaving work for one thing. So all I did was say I'm working and send another copy of my work schedule, because I don't know how many times I sent that PDF of my work schedule. I had scanned it and printed it off and stuck it on the bulletin board and had sent it to her email, sent it to the work email. So anyone could have been like, okay. And what really pissed me off, the thing was with my work, was that I wasn't even working, I'm gonna wait here to see if he does any other actions. Okay. She, I guess. My work schedule was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes Wednesday. So all that would have to have been done would be like, is it a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday? No, okay, Sarah, I'll call Sarah. Oh yes, well then I won't call her till after 7. But there was none of that. It was like, you have to be here all the time. Even, and she'd take off randomly too, like she'd decide to go to like Ontario or the States, because she was from America, and she'd go visit her sister. But it was like, so she'd take off and give me work to do, and I'd do it, and then she'd come back and it wouldn't be satisfactory. She'd change stuff or get mad at me because it wasn't, you know, correct. That's what happened mostly with Bewitched at Bridgetown. She was not there. We're gonna scuttle to that other hiding spot. Actually, I can probably just go. Mysterious chamber. Yeah, we left a trespassing, but we got 36 minutes of bounty now. Oh look, it's a dwarven item. It's probably a laser. I would guess that that's a laser beam. Do I have to talk to him again?
Crazy machine, eh? Figured you'd find it quickly enough. I knew you weren't interested in Guama Caves. One of those black-hearted magisters sent you to filch this thing, am I right?
Yeah. Just playing at being dumb, aren't ya? Yeah.
I've got a proposition. I can tell you what little I know and give you a key to Mzanchen. In exchange, you give me any notes you find in there. Anything about how it was built, what it does, anything. Got a nice offer from an interested party. So, we got the deal. Good. Now, pin those ears back and listen. O'Terry locked a crystal in this machine to keep it working. But he took certain parts, so no one else could turn the damn thing off. We get those parts. We get the crystal.
Like, if I cared, I would have cut it with Silent Partner. But it's like, you know what? I don't care if it's someone working against Sun and Shadow, because I don't care if she even survives this.
The parts you need are somewhere in Mzanchen, but I'm not sure where. I spent a lot of time watching O'Terry. From what I can tell, you need a crank, a spur gear, one of the smaller pistons, and some kind of handle. Sure. I've been keeping a sharp eye on O'Terry ever since he set up shop in here. I still don't know what the damn thing does, but I'll tell you what I can. Grissom? Oh, right. Now I see it. I guess he found it in the ruin, yeah? All kinds of dwarven antiques in there, along with the parts you need. I think he hides the pieces to keep us from nabbing the crystal. The paranoid old skeever. Sorry, but I skipped school the day they taught dwarf machine magic. Got no idea, friend. I could hazard a guess. Looks a little like my pa's old jaw. So maybe it makes music or something. Some kind of death music, I bet. Damn dwarfs. A rascal like me has to look out for his own interests, right? O'Terry dropped his key a few days back. I grabbed it and made a wax mold while he wasn't looking. Didn't take long to make a rough copy. You've got to jiggle it a bit, but it works.
He was really fast with that. I love how he's keeping wax on him to do something like that.
Don't let some dwarven trap slice you up, eh?
Let's see what this looks like. I don't like it. Well, kind of bleh. Yeah, I forgot to sell that. Like it, there's two types of grapes too. I forgot to sell that one that's like scantily clad. Friend Shannon was looking into getting I don't know if we're friends or not, but a mic. I honestly don't care about Sun and Shadow. I don't think I can do this yet anyway, because the dwarven gears and stuff are a bit, you know, they're a bit strong. Oh, I should take the iron girdle. Oh, hello, person. What kind of weapon are you using to do that? That's the same level as me. It's got the same voice as my character, and I was like, why is that sounding so weird? Who knows what she's done to me. It looks cool. She's going that way, so I'm going that way. Yeah, she's really strong for being the same level as me. Keep pressing the reload button because I'm so used to playing. I got a lot of lockpicks. There are randomly bookcases here. I shouldn't be doing this. I should keep up with her. But there's sometimes I learn stuff is a thing. Cheeses of Tamriel. I need to look at this. Written culinary tradition. Yeah, okay, okay. I didn't even see that appear. I just saw the I was just reading about cheese. Look how the texture hadn't loaded on that. Okay. I was so happy to have that person with me. Yeah, fuck that shit.
bones you were gone a long time. Had me a little worried. But here you are, all in one piece. So, don't keep me in suspense. You find those notes I asked for? Let's see. Oh, yeah. This is just the thing. You're all right, Bear Cub. Once I pawn this gibberish off, it's chill winds all the way back to Skyrim. I'll finally breathe crisp mountain air again. Wait until I leave to unlock that thing, all right? I'm not anxious to see what happens when you pull that crystal prism, whatever.
Probably knows it's gonna blow up. It's pretty. I like the colors. Something's happening.
Run! The mine's cut! The Quamar! What does this say? Never mind! Get out of here, through the east mine!
It's not letting me go out the door. Oh, because I'm being attacked. Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah, there was a lot of let's contact Sarah on the days it's not, and if she doesn't, then schedule something else for the days, you know, she said in the event she couldn't. And then get kind of disgruntled. And she was really pissed when the board agreed to pay me back for stuff, like business expenses.
The rocks were falling, the Quama attacking. So many lost. Has the dust blinded you? I barely made it out with my tail intact, and I wasn't far from the door. Some may have escaped, but not all. Oh, by the egg. What could have done this? I'm getting away from this place. Perhaps this misfortune can turn to my salvation. The slave masters will think me a corpse, lost to the mine's collapse. I can use that to my advantage. The Hist is calling me. I will pray for my lost friends.
I expected something like that would happen.
The rocks were falling. The Quama.
Yeah, it was like, oh my god. A lot of it was like, like I remember being really pissed at her because, like, she'd sent me an email, like a long rambling email about wanting, like, not having enough help for the museum, not knowing how to decorate because there wasn't many decorators for the James, so she didn't know how she was going to do it all, and she was going to go into Ontario, and, you know, so I'm like, okay, I'll decorate, I'll lend some stuff, you know. Oh, hello. I want to eat the cornflower. I like cornflowers. Didn't learn anything from it. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll decorate. I'll put the tables up, because she didn't know who was going to get the tables up, because, you know, the heavy lifting. So I did that. I did put the tables up. I lent decorations of mine. I decorated. I had it all looking really nice. And she'd been in to see it, and she was like, I made comic card bins, because we had decided as a board that's what we're going to start doing. And I sent her pictures ahead of time. I like my progress and stuff and everything. And she came back, and she was in a few times. And I cleaned the desk off, because that was a big problem. Was the, like, because there was, when there was a break-in, it was, they took, like, checks that were left on the desk and stuff. And there was still, like, the insurance papers and stuff, and the, like, copy of the deed, because we had to send a copy to the, CMAP and everything. So it was like, there was stuff on the desk that shouldn't be out in the public, because it was the guest book desk, so it was right there when he first came in. So I put them in like folders, like folder for mail, folder for other, and I put them in on the office desk. And yeah, it was like fine, everything was fine. Oh, looks good, you know. I was getting excited. She complained that there wouldn't be anyone to help out, and I was like, well, you know, I'm coming in all day. I plan to come in. I plan to dress up and all that and help. So, alright. I bought stuff for Punch, because Fran and I had agreed that we should have Punch, because it goes a long way and it's easier to give the kids and stuff. Because what my impression, Fran's impression and stuff was, because we did poorly on community events and stuff, that this was going to be more of like an open house as well. So I came on the 2 days before to open the fridge and put, oh, I've still got 9 bounty, fuck. And there's a house guard.
Stop right there, Scott.
Yeah, we're gonna run.
Excuses. Why do I always get the ego ones?
Am I running on water for some reason? Oh, we're fleeing. Come to the aid of the divines. Yeah. Well, I guess this is it for the night. Because we're... Oh, I only had 9 minutes left. Did I escape? Was that a thing? I didn't realize there was feathers on my axe either. Pants. Yeah, there's like those host guards right outside Tellerroot. Anyway, yeah, so we're like, oh yeah, we'll Fran showed me the punch bowl. But it was a crystal bowl, so I was like, yeah, I'll bring in a plastic one. You know, because... You know, kids. And I had a fancy, you know, one of those skull ones, like for Halloween. So, put everything up. And then I went 2 days before to put the punch in the fridge. I discovered that there was a carton of milk there from when we had the CMAP evaluation in July, still in the fridge. And it was rank, like carton of cream. It was coffee creamer. It was just disgusting. So I cleaned that out. I cleaned the fridge out, cleaned the counters off and everything, so we'd have room to like prep stuff. And then the next day, like 2 days before, I went in to like put the stuff in the fridge, because I plugged it in, you know. I was like, okay, I'll get it nice and cool. I went in, there was this reek of air freshener all over like the place. You know, I'm very asthmatic with low lung capacity and allergies, so it was like I was very filled up. All my decorations had been taken down. She'd put up some, but not much. She pushed all the tables into one room, and the comic card bin and suggested like donation bin stuff were in by the trash, piled up by the trash. And it was like, there was a note that said, oh, I moved some tables around, and then there was like a note with my decoration said, probably not need it. So I gathered up my stuff, I left my key, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. Like, because it's like, you know, I worked hard on that for the week she was in Ontario, and she'd seen the decoration stuff. She had a problem. She could have been like, oh yeah, I don't like this, or I don't like that, or can we change this, or move stuff around it. But I think she expected me not to be in again. So, you know, this is cool. 3 empty drinks in a pan and a water skin. Like, not to have been in again before it. And then when I got there and seen what she had done, because another thing she'd thought about doing was moving it, just to having it to one room, limiting it to 10 people attending max, because she didn't think she could handle it for the whole day. So instead of being like, you know, what was she planning to do? Kick people out? Okay. I'm now notorious, you know, like not notorious. So yeah, I was done. I was like fucking utterly done. Oh, I'm not attacking you. I was just wondering what you were. The law won't attack me on sight, but those will. Yeah, it was like, I was so disgusted. I left my key because I worried that she would then turn around and like do something and then claim I'd done it because I was disgruntled employee with a key. So I was like, oh. So I told her like I wouldn't be in, that I was tired of my time being disrespected, because like this was off of like a whole summer of inconsiderate behavior, like calling me at work, leaving me at the annual general meeting, not doing the CMAP questions after, like, I was there like after midnight most of the time doing the other CMAP work, like writing policies over so the board could review them, making blueprints of where all like the light switches and stuff were, and all that, like making sure the collection stuff is up in order. Disreputable. Thing is, I only have like 40 bounty. Like, it's not that much in coins. And I don't have anything stolen on me either, so it's like, it wouldn't really matter. There's probably like a host guard or something here. Oh, wait, yeah, there's that trespassing place around here. But, like, she even, when we had the break-in, she wanted me to lend my laptop to the museum so they wouldn't have to replace the museum one, like buy a new one. And it's like, no, I'm not giving my personal laptop. And then I showed up for a board meeting and she's like, oh, why didn't you bring your laptop? I asked you to bring it. And it's like, I told you no. Like, that was another big problem of hers, was the, you know, no doesn't mean no, no means, you know, like, I asked you, so that obviously means, you know. Oh, there's a new Han Tower. It means, you know, I asked you, so it means it's gonna happen. Oh, what's attacking me? Oh, hello. Oh, you're running away from me. Okay. Chased me down, and then we're like, oh shit, she's gonna attack me. Yeah, it was a lot of, well, I asked you, so it's obviously yes, even though you said no. So no, I didn't lend my laptop. And, but she expected me to take notes anyway, and it's like, I'm not the secretary. That's the secretary's job. Like, I'm just a general board member, so the secretary did do it, but it's like, you know, like, I was, you know, irked. I don't know if I've discovered it or not, or it's just like on my map. See, I was really annoyed. I can't do the rest of this quest because I have too high a bounty.
No. I mean you no harm.
Oh. Can I not talk to you? Get you your breath or what? Who knows? I don't want to take your pickpocket them. Like, I don't know. Did maybe the cliff starter? I thought the cliff starter was part of like attacking, you know. Was intentional. If I go away and come back, I can, you know, do whatever I was looking for. I thought it was like scripted because it seems like it was going after her than me. Maybe I lost them. I think I got turned around. Oh, who knows? Maybe they were a ghost. Oh, still there. I would have believed they were a ghost. But yeah, I was really pissed when I was contacted. We'll just hang out, see what happens. Oh, well, I didn't mean to attack you. I didn't mean to attack her, I really didn't. She's still chasing me. Oh, shit. Well. Morrowind. Anyway. I'm gonna log out. But yeah, that was really... I was just disgusted. Yeah, I was, like said, I was like, my intention to resign and that I wasn't coming in to help. And she sent me this, like, 1,000-word rambling email of, like, everything was my fault and accused me of stuff I hadn't even done. And getting, like, she compared herself to a Nazi. She said I didn't know how to decorate. That's why she had to change everything. She didn't like my choice of stuff, etc., etc. And then she hoped I changed my mind. And then she sent me another rambling email about the break-in. Like how, well, they think they found the person, so we should be getting the laptop back soon. You should come in and help set it up. And it's like, you know, I told you that I was resigning. So I resigned on Monday because she came that Sunday. Like, this was Thursday. Sent me the email Friday. And then Sunday she dropped something work-related off at my house. I went and hid, and the people I board with were like, they took it. But it's like, you know, I told you I'm going to resign. So I resigned Monday. She continued to forward me work stuff. She came to my house again to drop more work stuff off. She got forwarding me like work emails and stuff, and like stuff she expected me to do for like the next month, and finally she stopped. So I was like terribly stressed when she just 5 months later she contacted me again.